it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. I'm like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool. Yes, okay. Yeah, yeah. When I hit that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. When I hit that. I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. When I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah. When I hit that.
Kick it and go, kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft. Watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns taking on Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two. Here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. They go play action. Mayfield. Open man is Sims. He's got it. He is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. First down, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive and a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like
pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, Wilson. Past the 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
when we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
And now early on in this one, we get our first look at this offense. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on. He picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. On second down, it's Carson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
He was brought down at the...
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And the Seahawks have got a first and goal as he's out of bounds at the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This is Carson, and not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to... They run for it with Carson. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to do. This offense has been clicking pretty good here in the first half. They've got the lead. They're looking for more with the ball in the red zone. On first down, Wilson looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. It's a foot race. The 30. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Powers ahead at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of them. This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here for the final drive in the second quarter? And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Throwing again. Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 37.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. It's the fullback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And boy, that was a heavy... Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Fourth down, Mayfield. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A field goal does them no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And he's got it. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
He was brought down.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied.
Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Wilson now on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
It's a game.
From the gun, it's Wilson. David Moore, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
For David Moore, incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary.
A field goal does them no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down.
Final score, Seahawks.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.